Okay guys, welcome back to Gaming Reaper, and I actually have a surprise for you today guys, as we are going to unbox the Uwing from the new Rogue One. So I just got my hands on this just before being able to see the movie, so plan on seeing it this Saturday, and I am looking forward to seeing what all this comes with, and I want to unbox it and share this experience with you guys. So, what we're going to do, so I'm going to try and hold you guys and open this at the same time. So, we're not going to want to do this at home, kids. So poke a little hole. I'm just going to try and open this with one hand. Okay, so I'll put you guys. Alright guys, you're going to help me rip this in. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna sit down. How about that? That'll make things a little easier. Yeah, just enjoy that box art. So, tear into this. Yeah. Alright. Put you guys down if I can. Okay, so you guys stay right there. So, we're just gonna tear into this. And it's good quality plastic. Alright. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we got that. Try to make sure you guys can see okay. Yeah, looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and tear into this box. Come on now. Here's our doodads. And voila, the ship itself. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Expecting it to be a little bigger, but I'm not going to argue with that. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to carefully pop it out. Alright. And there she is. Our beautiful new Uwing. And it was told the wings can stand out, and sure enough, they do. When it goes into kind of like a fighter mode, which is pretty daggone cool. I'm not gonna lie, I like that. So that's pretty cool. So it's pretty neat. Pretty sturdy too. It takes a little effort to get the wings to open and close. So that's pretty good ship. Alright, let's get the fun part out. So of course we got our little book it comes with. Got our pegs for displaying it. A piece for the maneuver wheel. And of course the goodies inside. Alright. So let's see what we got in here. Because I know not all this stuff was revealed, because Fantasy Flight likes to hide this stuff. So, so let's see now. We got our pilot pegs, part of the movement wheel, falls apart pretty easily. Looks like we got the force shield needed. Comes with number 62. 4 focus tokens and the double K for target lock and stress. Oh, it comes with more. 4 comes with 6. Okay. And of course, critical hit and another stress. So. Oh, and it comes with another number, so it also comes with 61 for marksmanship, and of course the icon for the really nice maneuver wheel, which those are the ones I prefer, because then you can see all your maneuvers. All right, so we're gonna put that off to the side. Let's get to the really good stuff here. All right, I'm gonna start with the pilot cards, so which most of y'all probably know. If not, I'm gonna show you guys now. So it looks like we have a regular standard Blue Squadron pilot. It's got for actions, it's got focus and target lock. So it's built kind of like an Xwing when it comes to the action bar. Pilot skill 2, 3 attacks for its stats, 1 evasion, but that evasion can go up by 1 when the pivot wings are used, when the wing formation changes. So it has the defense value of an Xwing when the wings are out. 4 hull, 4 shields. So, kind of like an Xwing. It makes me think a lot like an Xwing. So we got the sensor, torpedo slot, and 2 crew member slots. And I love using crew member slots. And it's only 23 points. That's not too bad. So you can easily, if you keep it cheap, you can bring it in with a couple Red Squadron pilots of the original Xwings if you want to go Rogue One theme. So there's that one. We have Heath or Hef, I'm not sure, Tober in the Uwing, pilot skill 3. He's 1 point more than the standard blue pilot. After an enemy ship executes a maneuver that causes overlap of your ship, you may perform a free action. So I can see him as a bumper. Put him in a position where it's going to cause your enemy ships to bump into him, and as they bump into him, he's going to get free actions to go off. So I can see him having crew members like maybe possibly the new Jin, which I think comes in here, or really any card that gives you an action. So that's going to be interesting. Good blocker, cause your opponents not to get actions off. We have a Bodhi Rook. When a friendly ship acquires a target lock, that ship can lock on to any enemy ship at range 1-3 of any friendly ship. So pretty much, this guy just goes, okay, I'm going to take one ship, fly him way up ahead of the rest of my guys, and they can target off him, and vice versa, which is pretty neat. That's really good. And he's only 25 points. Pilot skill 4. I can see using that with my Xwings. Possibly. I'm not sure. And then we have a Cassian Andor? I'll find out when I see the movie. How it's pronounced. Pilot skill 6. Start activation phase. You remove 1 stress token from one of a friendly ship at range 1-2. That's not too bad. What I really like is that he's the only one that has an EPT slot, or Elite Pilot Talent slot. He's 27 points. Curious what I would use in that EPT slot, because he's the only one out of the 4 pilot cards for the ship that has the Elite Pilot Talent. It's kind of interesting. But let's get to the really juicy part that I've been looking forward to, which would be the lovely upgrade cards. Oh, look at that. So let's start off with the special part of this whole ship, the unique title card for it, which is the Pivot Wing. Landing mode, when you reveal pretty much staying where you are. And actually, I'll show you. Actually, you know what? Let me show you guys the maneuver dial on this thing, so we know how it moves. Okay. Oh, another piece fell out. So here it is. So another ship that can have the I'm just going to stay here and give myself a stress. I think the only other ship that had that was the Lambda class shuttle, unless you took inertial dampeners, which was a one-time use for Elicits. So it's got, for straight maneuver, it's got the soft turns 1, straight 1, and then the soft turns and straight 2 as greens. That's not bad for greens. So it's got a hard 2 turns, soft 3 turns, and a forward 3 and a forward 4. I guess, yeah, I can see this thing flying with X-Wings pretty good. But no, I'll keep bringing up X-Wings. I'm just an X-Wing fanatic out of my X-Wing group. I don't know why I tried to get back in there. Alright, so let's get back to that one-up card, the Pivot Wing. So after let's say we revealed that, I'm going to stay here, give myself a stress. After you do that, after you reveal it, you can rotate the ship 180 degrees. That's interesting. But you have to be in the landing mode already in order to execute this, because I'm pretty sure you got to be in landing mode when you reveal that. And when you're in landing mode, you don't get that extra defense die. But after you execute a maneuver, you may flip this card. So as soon as you flip it, around with that 180, you can go, okay, I'm back to my attack mode, which increases your agility value by 1. And, of course, you can flip it after you execute a maneuver. Flip this card, which is interesting. And it's only 0 points. It's 0 points. So I don't see a reason why not to take this. Even if you don't plan to use the landing mode, you can still use that attack mode just for that extra defense die. Keep it in the game a little longer. That's that. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to separate these things. Okay, we got some EPT slots. We got a sensor, one torpedo, and then we have a lot of crew members. And ironically, this comes with 2 stealth devices, in case you guys need stealth devices. There's another ship to get them, which is a modification, 3 points. Increase your agility value by 1, but once you're hit by an attack, you have to discard this card. So it's kind of like, it's iffy. It's an iffy 3 point. Suck up your modification slot. Put that off the side. For the only sensor it came with a sensor jammer. 4 points. When defending, you may change one of the attacker's hit results to a focus result. And they cannot reroll the dice with the change result. So they can't pop a target lock or anything after that. Which is interesting. Not bad. It's a little pricey for points. 4 points. Alright. Came with probably one of my least favorite torpedoes. Unless you're on a budget for some reason or you want stress. Fletcher torpedoes. Range 2 to 3. 3 attack dice. Spend a target lock. Discard it to perform his attack. After you perform his attack, the defender receives 1 stress token if its hull value is 4 or lower points. It's an iffy. I don't know. Alright, and it does come with an elite pilot talent, and it comes with 2 copies of it, which is very interesting. Expertise. When you're attacking, if you are not stressed, you may change all of your focus results into hits. This is like a semi-focus, which is very interesting. My only regret on this is that it's 4 points. Expensive for an elite pilot talent slot. I mean, it's still good. Granted, it's good. I like it. Because then, if I lose a focus token, or I can't spend a focus token because of people like Harner Jacks, I think I can still change my focus results into hits. Which is interesting. That's not bad. Let's get to all these characters, though, because there's a lot of crew members. I might just lay them out, and what I can do is I'll just show them to you guys one by one. So, alright. Oh, it's like, where to start? Alright, let's start with this guy. I'll just grab this one. Bodhi Rook. He was one of the pilots. He's only 1 point. When you acquire target lock, you can lock onto an enemy ship at range 1 to 3 of any friendly ship. Okay, so pretty much this guy, any ship he's in, he kind of gives that ability. In a way. Pretty much, let's say he's in the Falcon. And the Falcon's way back. And you have a bunch of A-Wings. And the A-Wings fly way ahead. Even if he's not in range from the Falcon to get the target lock, that ship can still get a target lock if one of the other friendly ships is in range of it. So, pretty interesting. Not bad. Not bad for 1 point. If you got a point to spare. Alright, let's see now. Here's the one I know I'm looking forward to. Oz Malbus. Obviously a crew slot, remember? 3 points. But here's the kicker. After you perform an attack that does not hit, you may immediately perform a primary weapon attack against a different ship. You cannot perform another attack this round. This is a cheap version of Gunner. Definitely for Rebels. The only difference is obviously it's 2 points cheaper. Still a crew member. The only difference between the two is you have to do a primary attack. Actually, no, you have to do primary attack anyways with Gunner. Okay. So yeah, it's just a cheaper Gunner who's unique. You can only have one of them. I don't see myself using Gunner too often. But you can't combine this with Gunner, obviously, because you cannot perform another attack that's around. So, but that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm probably going to use him a lot. So that's Baz. This is one I haven't seen, so I have no idea what I'm about to read here. Biston. When you're attacking at range 1 or 2, you may change one of your hit results to criticals. That's interesting. Pretty simplistic. I like it. it's straightforward to the point. Get a hit in and change to a critical when you're at range 1 or 2. He's only 2 points. That's not bad. So that's Biston. Cassian Andor. I know Fantasy Flight talked about this one. He's good for pretty much blocking. Kind of predicting where your enemies are. That way you can move in there and block with them. Because his ability is, at the end of the planning phase, you may choose an enemy ship at range 1 or 2. If you guess aloud that ship's bearing and speed, which is good to combine that with the, I'm trying to remember, the intelligence agents. So you can see what the maneuver is. And you can guess aloud the bearing and speed, and then you can look at its dial. And if you're correct, obviously, if you know what it is already, you may rotate your dial to another maneuver. So it's a good way to kind of either move a ship out of the way of a fire arc, or to get in and block them. Which is interesting. I like that. I'll say that, you know what, I'm going to save my favorite one for last. We'll do this one next. We got 2 copies of this one, when it comes with it. The Inspiring Recruit. Once per round, when a friendly ship at range 1 or 2 removes a stress token, it may remove 1 additional stress token. I can see it was good for someone who likes to use a Xwing with the twin link turret. And I believe it's R3A2, where after you do an attack, you can give yourself stress and give your opponent stress. Do something to make yourself get rid of that stress while they're close to this ship with this guy on board, and then they can get rid of all that stress they gained after doing their 2 attacks. And it's only 1 point. That's not bad. I like it. And then finally, the one I've been looking forward to, because I think she's absolutely awesome. Jyn Ursa. Rebel only. She's an action card. 2 points. Crew member. Choose 1 friendly ship at range 1 or 2. Assign a focus token to that ship for each enemy ship inside your firing arc at range 1 through 3. You cannot assign more than 3 tokens in this way. That I like. Especially if I can give a ship that really utilizes focuses, like Cannon in the Ghost, or Poe, because you gotta make sure he keeps the focus token so we can utilize his ability. You might be able to put it on let's say a T70 with a sensor cluster upgrade. That way you can change, you can spend a focus token to change a blank result while defending into an evasion. Not bad. I can see her combined with what was his name again? Heath. Or put her on a ship with the experimental interface, do an action, and then right immediately after doing the standard action, you can do a action on a header card. And then get stress. It's not bad. So yeah, that's the Uwing. So pretty nice ship. I like it. Might try and put it on the stand real quick to show you guys. But it's gonna be an interesting ship, definitely. I know I have an A series coming up. I'll be playing at my hobby store, and I will definitely be giving this guy some flight hours. So it's gonna be a very, very interesting ship. Once I get the pegs out here. So let's see, now we got that. Put this off to the side, and trying to hold the camera, get this little baggie open. Like little baggie, I mean little. There we go. So there's our pegs. Put this up real quick. And we'll see what that Uwing looks like. Fit on. No, wrong way. Alright, so let's take the Uwing. Nice. I like it. It's a pretty nice ship. Especially like it when the wings are out. So, probably going to drive some people insane because I'm going to fly with the wings open. Just like I do with my Lambda. Everyone keeps the wings up because they're like, it gets in the way. But, I think this is a really cool ship. I am glad I got this. So, might pick up a second one. might pick up the second one. Try flying 2 of them, because they're not too pricey. I could probably fit in 2 of the Blue Squadron pilots for this, with some crew members, and maybe 2 recruit pilots and Xwings. So, just ideas. So, but yeah, just let me guys know what you think of this. Which of the crew members are your favorites? What do you think of the ship itself, the pilot cards, build ideas you can think to do with this ship? And if you enjoyed the video, so be sure to subscribe, guys. Alright, as usual, guys, game on.